Hi, I'm Tane.
And I'm Aid, and this is Altar Call on Patreon.
Hey, everybody, welcome to our bonus episode where we are covering Sister Wives Christine's wedding. Hi, Aid.
Hi, Tane.
How are you?
I'm great. I'm great. I loved everything about this wedding special.
Same. I
It gave
was.
us a lot that Sister Wives has not given us in a really long time.
Oh, what do you mean? Less Kody, less robbing, more happiness, joys to children. There were so many things.
All of the above. You said the part where you said happiness. These people have been miserable for how many years? Nothing happy ever happened on this show for years.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But yeah, we can dive straight into it. I mean, we start with Christine and David, who honestly I love this guy, and I hope he is who he says he is because, quite frankly, he's great.
If I had any doubts about David, after I was done with these two episodes, I think David is great. I think the thing that I didn't quite pick up on when we saw him in the reunion or whatever, the tell all or whatever it's called, is that he's a lot like he's got more pep to him than he gave at that interview.
Yes, he has zhuzh. Like you see him and you think like he's a pushover and he's fun, he's jokey, he matches Kristen's energy, and then I think his daughter was like he's controlling, like he's a type A too, and I was like, go ahead with it, David. It was just nice. It was just nice to see. Um, Dave dated. I think he proposed after 10 months. And I think I laughed my ass off when Christine said, I've been telling them it's a year, but no, it's not. It's not a year. It's not a year. But yeah.
I, this was another funny David part. So they talk about their meeting and dating or whatever. They go on their first date, and she tries to be like, "Oh, I've had a very public life. I noticed that Christine says she has 13 children. Note, she said, "Fuck Robin's kids." And then
Oh, I was going to ask you about that. I was like, is there not more? Oh, shit. Ooh.
she tried to tell him about 13 years of being public. This man said, "Girl, I don't live under a rock. Like I know. I'm not going to come to this date and pretend that I don't know."
But this is a reminder, ladies, shoot your shot. She knew what she wanted. Like, and then she pursued him, and David was like, holy hell, she's aggressive. But hey, look where it landed her. I think it was really cute that she was like, as soon as I saw him, she had another date, and she just told her matchmaker, I'm done. And she canceled her other dates. I was like, I still don't believe in the same, but I guess if you know, for some people, if you know, you know.
There are a couple other things I want to touch on from the tell-all that I said
Okay.
that ended up kind of coming up. So last time I talked about how David had talked about his marriage troubles. I had forgotten because I remembered afterwards that I had been given that information somewhere on Reddit. So David's first wife did pass away from suicide. And she did suffer from depression and I'm assuming other issues that caused, her to pass away from suicide. And
Mm-hmm.
so him talking about maybe how his marriage wasn't the greatest, I'm sure was not news to his children.
Children. Okay.
A second thing that I said, oh, I was right. So David tells us that he has two polygamous sisters.
Yeah.
And I said I knew that this man would be more familiar with polygamy as a mainstream Mormon because the two are very intertwined.
And I think that's what adds depth to their relationship is just that understanding. Like you're not starting from scratch, it's not new to you, you're aware of it. And just the fact that he also has a large family, 8
Mm-hmm.
children. That is no joke. So yeah, so they already connect on that level. So, it's good. Um Do we know why the one sibling, all Christine's siblings are coming? She said except one, but she didn't say why.
I mean, it could have been anything. There's so many. All of these people have a lot of siblings. It could be they're mad. It could be they have something else they can't get out of. It must be hard to schedule things when you have just massive numbers of people involved.
Okay.
One of
Um,
Christine's children didn't show up, and they did not mention that at all throughout the whole episode. They even made references to all of her daughters, and one of them wasn't there.
Yeah, we talked about it a little, right, in
Y-
the tell all,
Yep.
but we still don't know why, right?
Yeah, and they didn't talk about it.
Yeah.
I mean,
Was
Gwen has
oh,
given a reason. I don't buy it for 1 second. She had a test. She was busy with school. That was what she said was the reason. I'm not buying that for 1 second.
was Leon there?
Yes,
I know you said that they were there, but I did not place them. I was trying to look out, but I just realized I don't know what they look like now. So maybe that's why.
they were there. Logan was also there, but you had to blink if you would have missed him.
I was gonna ask about Logan too. I don't understand that. Leon being there but not Mary. That is, I hope that in the future, I mean, in lieu of congratulations, Mary, we didn't even talk about that. Mary got a boyfriend. I'm so happy for her.
Whenever I talk to people about sister wives out there in the wild, they basically just go on multi sentence rants about how much they hate Kody. So one of those people I happened to be speaking to last week, and I said Mary has a boyfriend, and this person just about jumped out of their chair with joy.
Yes, I'm so happy for her. I want her, all of them, to have all the happiness. And I want her and Christine to have some sort of relationship. Because Mary is a lot of things. But honestly, from what I can see, Mary does have a big heart because she took a lot of shit in so many ways. And she doesn't hold grudges. Like, even if she's not on that side of the team or whatever, she'll still be like, yeah, it's true. Or that she stands for what is right and what is true. So I hope they're able to repair. I don't even know why they're not speaking. Do we know? I don't know.
I don't think it's anything big, and I hope they repair if they would like to, but I don't really care if they do. These people have been trapped in a marriage, forced to be in each other's company with people they didn't really like. That doesn't extend to the children, which is great. But I don't think, I mean, I don't care if Mary ever makes up with Janelle and Christine.
Okay. All right. It'll be nice. It'll be nice. Um, Based on the previews, I think I was satisfied with the amount of Robin and Cody that we saw. I thought it would be like an obnoxious amount, but I think it was just right. What'd you think?
Oh, I thought it was great. When Cody tells us that he found out about Christine getting married because he saw an invitation to her wedding at his sister's house.
But he kept saying he'd met him. I mean, we knew that from the tell all, but again, why? Where? Circumstances. Tell us.
It was Gwen's engagement party.
Ah. Oh, Gwen is engaged. Oh, okay.
Gwen's married because this timeline of the show,
Oh,
the timeline of the show is terrible.
Was Christina at her wedding?
Yes, Christine was at Gwen's wedding.
Okay, thank God. Because I'm not happy that she's not at her mother's wedding. So okay, that's good. Yeah. So you just know that Cody's mad. She's even getting a special. Cody's the kind of person that says, "If you don't want to be a part of this family, why do you want your special to be part of this?" He just seems like a petty Betty. Um, but Robin is such a control freak because when Cody just kept going on and on and on, she's like, "And we are just so happy for them, right?" I'm like, Robin, he's not a child. He's fine. He can
I
say what he
couldn't
wants to say.
tell if she was trying to make it seem genuine or if she was being sarcastic. You can never tell with Robin.
She was being sarcastic because what she said right after that was, "I hope Christine and David can be happy." What the fuck does that mean? Why don't you just wish them happiness? What do you mean, I hope Christine and David can be happy? So she was being sarcastic to me.
Okay. Later on, Cody does give Christine well wishes, and I actually believed them.
Same.
I
I
wondered how
actually,
much time had passed.
well, this is actually kind of current. So we can say they got married, what, October? So maybe
Hmm.
like November. So that's like a year from
Yeah.
the knife in my kidneys. Um, did we know that David and Christine lived together?
We did because they bought, well, Reddit did because they bought a house together. They looked up the house listing. We got to see pictures of the house that they bought together. So, yeah.
Okay. I think I should start rephrasing my questions. I think I mean like on TV. Like Reddit
No,
has
you did not
all
know.
okay, Reddit has all the answers, so that's a given. I just never remember if it's something they've shown on TV and I forgot or anything because it was a surprise to me when Truly was like, "Oh, is it going to be weird that we're all living together?" And I'm like, "Wait, what? They live together?" Oh. So, yeah. Um David's daughter Reagan was very nice, talking about my dad falling in love with someone like Christine. And that's when she mentioned David being bossy. And I was like, oh, that's interesting to know about bossy. Um, do we know what Christine's dad is sick from?
No,
Reddit doesn't know.
no.
No,
She said he's been sick for 15 years. So, I don't know. Sometimes you're just old and you're sick. I don't think
I
there's
don't
even
think.
a specific illness. You're just old.
I don't think it's just old. I think he's sick from something. But why would the planner not show up at the rehearsal? Like literally wedding planner. Why would you not be at the rehearsal? And why wouldn't they tell us? This was my only gripe, but the happiness overshadowed everything else. But there were a lot of like loose ends not tied with this special.
Yeah, there were a couple here and there, but then Aspen got to run rehearsal. I was confused about what was the dress code for rehearsal because Aspen looked like $1 million and everybody else was in like a t-shirt. It was funny to me.
She was dressed like a planner. Um, it was nice seeing her mom getting emotional. Like you just want your child to be happy. And I think her mom is a hottie.
Life doesn't happen bi-weekly, so why should payday? The money you make can be in your hands today with Earn In. Earn In is an app that gives you access to your pay as you work, up to $100 per day or up to $750 per pay period. Just download the Earn In app and verify your paycheck. Then access up to $100 a day as you work and leave an optional tip. Any money you access plus tips are automatically repaid from your next paycheck. Summer is coming and it is time for all of us to go on vacation. You can use the money you earn from Earn In to buy a new bathing suit or some new clothes for your fun summer vacation.
Download EarnIn today, spelled EARNIN, in the Google Play or Apple App Store. When you download the EarnIn app, type in Altar Call under podcast. When you sign up, it'll really help the show. That's Altar Call under podcast. Subject to your available earnings, location, daily max, and pay period max. See earnin.com/TOS for details. EarnIn is a financial technology company, not a bank. Bank products are issued by Evolve Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
You know what I don't miss at all? That vicious week before a period. The cravings, the irritability, and just generally feeling off. Now it's easier to manage PMS with estro control. Happy Mammoth, the company that created Hormone Harmony, is dedicated to making women's lives easier. And that means using only science backed ingredients that have been proven to work for women. They make no compromise when it comes to quality, and it shows.
Hormone Harmony contains science backed herbal extracts called adaptogens. Now, here's the beauty about adaptogens they help the body adapt to any stressors, like chaotic hormonal changes that happen naturally throughout a woman's life. For a limited time, you can get 15% off on your entire first order at happymammoth.com. Just use the code AltaCallMAFS at checkout. That's happymammoth.com and use the code also call MAFS for 15% off today.
I thought it was also great how they told us how her mom was not at her first wedding because she'd basically been
Yeah.
excommunicated from the church. So this is Christine's first wedding that her mom got to be at.
Yeah. I'm glad that, everything came full circle. Really random. Every time Cody came up, his Chiron at the bottom, they always described him as the husband. Why was he not described as ex husband? It's her special. Like,
Ah,
they kept calling the rest of them ex wife. So why isn't Cody ex husband? Eh. Um, it was also cute to see Janelle cry. Janelle rarely cries, so for her to cry, she loves her some Christine.
The boat thing looked not as fun as it was supposed to be.
Because it was cramped.
I'm like, a boat's only fun if you can get up and walk around and go to the bar and get a drink. Like, Christine running up and down the aisles is not my idea of a good time, but that's just me.
It just looked cramped. um, it was nice seeing everybody get ready, and I was like, is it weird that Isabel and Aspen had to do their own hair in the
No,
bathroom?
I mean, come on, like, they're not made of money. At the end of the day, this is like a family wedding with a huge family. Like, not everybody needs professional hair and makeup. I did, going back to Janelle and her emotional speech and how she cried, she then has an interview thing where Janelle's like, I'm single, I've got big adventures planned, none of them have to do with having a man around. Earlier, Mary wished her well and said, I'm gonna go find me a man. And the contrast was quite amazing. We now know that Mary has gone and found herself a man, and people are like, "Oh, she already had a man when she was doing that interview. She just was waiting to debut her man until after Christine's wedding special had aired."
Oh, see, big heart, right? No,
Right.
okay.
Considerate, and kind. So, talking of Christine's dad, he says something like he gives her a hug. It's, he's older. It's kind of hard to make out what he's saying, but he did say something to the effect of Kody may have called him, bemoaning the fact that Christine had left him, and Rex was mocking him for this. Um, it was also very interesting to see Madison. We haven't seen Madison on this show in years. But Madison is like in one of the group scenes with the moms and the kids. She talks about how sad she is about Kody and Christine's marriage ending, and at the end of the day, I think it was good that we did acknowledge like this was one big family, and Christine leaving was the breakup of the family. Not really, because it had been broken up long before, and it's
Hmm.
perfectly okay for Madison to have feelings about her big family not being a family anymore while still celebrating that Christine has found a new love. And I think she balanced that perfectly.
Hmm. Hmm.
The whole
Okay.
discussion about mom's husband versus stepdad, um, I enjoyed hearing the kids talk about it. I didn't enjoy Kody being all like weird and possessive and just Kody about it. I mean, if your mom marries somebody when you're basically past the age of 18, it's really up to you whether that's your mom's husband or your stepdad. You guys will
Hmm.
figure it out with time.
Hmm.
Anyways.
Agreed. Okay. So it's the wedding, and I just want to get that out there. I did not like Christine's dress, mainly because it was not fitted right. It just needed to be fitted. It was a little loose on her. If it was fitted and taken in just a few inches, it would have been great.
And I will say it. I'm anti shapewear. I never wear shapewear. I do think your wedding day in that dress is the day where you should go for it. Because I don't think Christine was wearing shapewear.
Ah, I didn't even notice that. Like, I didn't think, because usually wedding dresses usually like sucks you up and all that. It just was loose and ill fitting. But yeah, David looked great though.
He did. He did.
Nice colors. Um, Christine's dad is what a parent should be, because she mentions how he's such a believer in the faith. So he could easily have told her to just suck it up and just stay there for the sake of the kids and all that. And instead, he's just choosing to love and support his child and
And
just be
walk her
happy
down the
for her.
aisle.
Yeah. So it was very nice. I think Corbin did such a great job officiating. It was fun.
It was
But it was
fun, but
nice.
you can always tell when someone like barely knows the other person, but really knows one person really well, so just kind of does their best. Like
Oh, I thought he
clearly he
did.
knows David very well, and he's just getting to know Christine, and he did as
Yeah.
best as he could, but it was just very clear.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot to mention earlier. Did you think anything of David's daughter knowing who Christine was and being like, oh my God, you have to date her or whatever? Was there an element of clout chasing, like, oh, you have to date a famous person? Or no?
I just choose to think that it's just all purity over there. I just I don't think you couldn't convince me that David's a clout chaser. I, you know how you can tell a clout chaser? They've dated multiple reality TV stars. It doesn't sound like David's dated much of anybody since his wife passed away.
I don't necessarily mean David. I think David really saw her and was like, sure. I think more like Katie being like, Christine has to be in our lives. Oh my god.
I think I read something that she posted that was a joke, but I don't know if I believe her or if she's trying to cover up.
It
I mean,
was
you can lead
really,
the horse to water, but you can't make him drink. She could be like, you know what? I think Christine's cool. I think you should meet her. And Christine then goes and does that, and then they sort things out beyond themselves. And clearly, she was right. They're great together.
yeah, they are. It was really nice seeing the kids' confessionals. Like, it's just been a while since we've seen the kids, and we forget how fun that is. And it was just nice to see them when, oh my God, I don't know their names.
Hunter.
Was it Hunter? When he
There was
was like,
Hunter, Caleb, and Maddie were all in an interview together.
okay, then it was Hunter. When Hunter was like, their family is out partying our family. That is not okay. Because that is true. When the Brown family party, they're jumping around, and Cody's like, I'm having FOMO because the Brown mosh pit and all that stuff. So it was just nice. And honestly, the wedding looked fun.
It did, and they did it like a flash mob, which is crazy.
I don't know. I don't know if I call it a flash mob. I don't think it fit the full definition of a flash mob, but they all choreographed three dance moves and did it at the same time, but we'll take it. Peace and love and joy. But it was very nice. Christine's okay, let's rewind back. That lap dance by the friend, that was very awkward. This is not anything that was just really, really awkward. Christine's lap dance too, that was really, really awkward too. But you know what? Again, everyone's happy and that supersedes everything else. I enjoyed when Janelle said that David has kind of is the balm or the salve to heal the wound about Kody saying that he was not attracted to her, didn't love her, didn't want her. And every time that comes out of someone's mouth, I'm reminded that that is a really cruel thing to say to someone that you were married to for 25 years and gave you six children.
Six, yes.
Yes, six children. That's something, just take it to the grave. I don't know why you felt you had to say it out loud, but yeah, I hope that she heals and I hope that she finds happiness. It's nice that she feels desired, and I'm just really, really happy that she gets to see what love truly is.
I am too, and I get a little like about all the Cody talk. Like, I just want her to move forward. She and David did a post this week that I'm just like, can you guys just stop making Cody references and Cody jokes?
Ha 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 ha. It wasn't so bad.
But that said, I do think that there was just something beautiful about starting all over again
Yeah,
with someone who really cares about you
yeah. Like, they just match your energy in all ways, you know?
and think you're
So,
really great and tell you this. It seems pretty frequently.
yep. It was nice to see Maddie. She got so emotional that she couldn't even talk. But she just really was happy for Christine. So, the Brown family still lives.
It's just that the leaders of the family are now Janelle and Christine.
Just creating their own parts. But yeah, that's all I got about the special. I think it was good. I like that they knew that it was two episodes. We got everything. The first one was just us getting to know David, getting to know his family, just seeing how they mesh well together. It was really nice to see. And the second one was really just the wedding. And it was just pure joy, love, and family, really. So yeah, I'm glad they gave us that special. That was good.
I have one just thing that we didn't discuss that when I the moment when I said, "Oh, I'm all in on David." When they were at the rehearsal and he intentionally took that stumble and fell and rolled, I was like, "Ah!" I was like, "Oh, this is Christine's husband."
Oh, not when they kissed and he put his foot up because all the
That
girls
too.
do it. He's just a fun guy. So it was good. You know who I'm also impressed by? Tony and McKelty. Honestly, never would have thunk.
I find McKelty to be incredibly annoying. Um,
Um, yes, that two truths can exist. Yes, but but just two of them just seem to mash and seem to work.
their kids are cute.
Yeah, the twinsies. Yeah, but yeah. So overall, we recommend. It's a quick watch, and because it's so joyful, you wouldn't even realize it. So good.
All right.
You got anything else?
Very curious to see if we will see the Brown family again, and where and how.
Yeah, we'll find out. In Do you think we'll get a new season this year?
Yeah, before the end of the year.
Okay. All right. We'll be on the lookout, and we'll be waiting in the wings. All
Bye,
right,
guys.
guys.